and going through their pregame warm-ups, trying to get loose and focused here before tip. Welcome, everyone, to NBA basketball on 2K Sports. Tonight, we'll see the Utah Jazz as they play against the New York Knicks here in New York. I'm Brian Anderson with Stan Van Gundy and Hall of Famer Grant Hill. Allie LaForce will be reporting from the sidelines. All right, let's take a look at some numbers for Lauri Markkanen.
And his effective field goal percentage isn't in the best place right now. Over the last 5 games, he hasn't had much shot discipline. He'll be looking to play a lot smarter today.
Here are the starters for Utah. Scotty Barnes is out there with Chet Holmgren. Then there's McDaniels. Then it's R.J. Barrett. And it's Rollins in at the point. And for the Knicks, OG Anunoby out there with Shepard. Then it's Cason Wallace. Then there's Russell Westbrook. And it's Wembanyama in at the 5. Well, Stan, it's still pretty early in the year, but when do those alarm bells start to go off in a coach's mind?
Well, those alarms seem to go off once a game, if you ask me. But looking at the bigger picture, coaches are watching for trends. You don't want to be a team that's going on losing streaks.
Here's Rollins. Pass to Barrett. 6 on the shot clock. McDaniels a screen. The Jazz need to get one up in a hurry. Good.
You love to see it. Barrett operating the pick and roll like a surgeon.
Here's Westbrook. Here's Wembanyama. He's covered by Holmgren. Wembanyama down low. Holmgren's there. Anunoby passes to Westbrook. Shot on the wing. The rebound by the Jazz. And this game, the first chance they've had to see New York. Pass to Barrett. Here's the 3. It's not going to go for him. And here's New York now. And here's Westbrook. Last game for him, he picked up 13.
And you hope this early foul doesn't dissuade his aggressiveness.
Barrett with it. We saw him with 19 his last time out. And there's the foul. It's on Cason Wallace. That's his first foul. It's McDaniels on the wing. Checking his numbers, he's put up a little over 9 points a game. And in the first, a little over a minute and a half in. Buries it from 3.
And Westbrook is very skilled at sizing up defenses. He understands when he should take these quick shots.
Outside Barrett. It's tipped. The Jazz have gone 1 for 3 so far. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Rollins. The Jazz again can't hit.
Just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
And the Jazz haven't been past the second round since 2007. Now trying to build a contender.
Well, BA, they know in the West that's a tall order. They got to be patient and build this thing from the ground up. Westbrook lives for those kind of drives, forcing the D's hand.
Holmgren outside. McDaniels a screen on Wembanyama. And it's Holmgren missing.
Well, if you give him that shot again, I'm willing to bet he nails it, especially with that lack of defensive effort.
Westbrook against Barrett. Here's Rollins. McDaniels from long range. It's hauled in by Wembanyama. New York leading by 3. And here's Shepard for 3. Yes! And it's Wembanyama picking up the assist.
Offensively, they've been pretty sharp. 3 for 4 so far.
Utah has gone 0 for 4 from deep to start this one. And so Will Hardy calls a timeout. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. Stan, the big man, Victor Wembanyama, has set a new standard for shot blocking.
Yeah, look, B.A., we've had some great rim protectors in this league, but he can also do it on the perimeter. I've seen guys turn down three-point looks because he's standing in front of them.
A quick look at the best when it comes to the boards. Victor Wembanyama, #1.
And the way he's rebounded the ball this season has been special. His teammates really appreciate his hard work and physicality on the glass.
Just under 3.5 minutes elapsed here in the first quarter. Pass to Barrett to stop the run. Utah with another miss. And Wembanyama has the ball here for the Knicks. Coming off a win against the Hornets.
And that game was all about the depth they have on this roster. Their role players stepped up when they needed it most.
Yeah, and they got contributions from everyone in that game. The whole rotation got involved in the scoring.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And that one falls for Westbrook.
Look, I got to say, the evolution of Russell Westbrook has been an underrated story in the league. This is a star player who has adapted to so many different situations successfully.
And so Westbrook nails both of them. Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first. Here's Rollins, pounded by Westbrook. Here's Rollins. No made baskets yet. Up and in on the layup.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Once he gets in deep on the defense, there is no way he's missing a layup like that.
Now here's Wembanyama. New York again can't hit. Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
Holmgren outside. Kicks it out to Barnes. Shot clock at 3. The 3, Barrett. The rebound by Victor Wembanyama.
Well, he can't get anything to go right now. It's time to look at affecting the game in other ways.
Inside. Here's Barnes. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
And Barnes doesn't back down from anyone, embracing the contact on the way up.
Wallace outside. Pass to Wembanyama. And Grant, offensively, Wemby has a lot of different options. Talk about his game.
Well, put simply, we've never seen a 7-footer with this array of skills. He's an efficient shooter from anywhere, and the length to just about ignore defenders. I mean, he's got it all.
The first free throw is good.
One of the most popular players in the world the moment he entered this league, Wembanyama continues to grow his fan base.
And so he's able to get 1 of 2.
Well, on top of all the length and skill and athleticism, Wembanyama has a strong work ethic and a great attitude.
Holmgren. And the big finish by Holmgren.
And you love to see the aggressiveness, using the height advantage to hammer it home.
Wallace outside. Pass to Wembanyama. Shoots over Holmgren. Puts the fadeaway right on the money.
The refined jumper of Wembanyama. You just never see that in a man of his height.
Here's Rollins. Pounded by Westbrook. Nice move. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. It goes on Russell Westbrook.
I like that. I mean, some physical play inside. He's not about to give up any easy baskets.
Utah shooting their first free throws here for the night. First free throw is good. It's both from the stripe. Knicks leading by 3. On the wing, Wallace for 3. Drills it from deep.
And they've settled in quickly today. A nice flowing rhythm to their offense.
The Jazz shooting just 36% here in the first quarter. And so Will Hardy calls a timeout. Coach taking this moment to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan. And a new group getting ready for Utah. Lauri Markkanen's checked in for Chet Holmgren. Dunn comes in for McDaniels. Williams is checked in for Barrett. And it's Kobe White in for Rollins. Dunn outside. Back to White. Williams, a screen on Westbrook. Here's White. The shot's good.
Far from just a perimeter threat, White is quite adept at finding scoring opportunities inside.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Earlier, I spoke with Mike Brown. He told me when he was watching film of their opponent, what stood out was Lauri Markkanen's efficiency. Coach said Markkanen doesn't need high usage to be effective. He gets a lot of his points off of movement, and he brings versatility to this offense. Back to you.
Great work, Allie. Thanks.
Wow, that's a tough foul to take there. That gives him 2 early on, and the coach might have to cut his minutes a bit.
And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for the Knicks.
Well, the thing about hitting early threes, it spaces the floor and makes things a lot easier offensively.
Another thing they're doing well early on is moving the ball, playing selfless basketball, and getting everybody involved on the offensive end.
And he knocks down the first one.
Yeah, this guy is so key for this team. Barnes with so many valuable minutes night in and night out.
Both free throws good from Barnes. And so it's Westbrook who will bring it up for New York. It's a 5-point game. New York working the ball around now. Pass to Wembanyama. The fader. And it's New York scoring again.
Well, he's got the hot hand, and he's scoring with confidence right now.
Markkanen left side. Stolen by Anunoby. And here's Shepherd for 3. And that one's good. A nice job on the glass as they picked up 2 on the second effort.
Well, keeping Westbrook off the boards is obviously a challenge. He has the most rebounds for a point guard in NBA history.
Now here's White. A 14-point game for him in the win against Brooklyn. And another miss by Utah. Pass to Shepherd. Westbrook outside. Three-pointer. And there's Shepard. That one's good on the assist from Wembanyama.
And early on, they've been on a tear, just getting whatever they want offensively.
Yeah, I mean, this is exactly how you want to start a game, with a big offensive push.
Here's Markkanen. That one goes. Count it.
And the craftiness that Markkanen shows around the rim makes him tough to deal with.
And so Mike Brown decides to call a timeout. I think right now he might be looking at some adjustments. For the Knicks, Andre Drummond is checked in for Anunoby. Klay Thompson comes in for Shepard. And it's Shamet in for Westbrook. Knicks leading by 10. Pass to Shamet. Here's Drummond. Back to Wallace. Shot clock at 6. Here's Wembanyama. Rebounded by Dunn.
Well, he's more than comfortable in the mid-range, but you can't make them all.
Outside White. Pulls it in from the elbow. And it's New York with a rebound. Here's Wembanyama. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
Yeah, such a difficult frame to guard. Wembanyama draws the foul easily.
And this will be his 3rd and 4th free throws of the game here.
He did a lot of damage at the free throw line in their last game.
2 shots.
Free throw good, Wembanyama.
And I got to admit, every time I see Wemby play, I'm still in awe. I never thought we'd see a 7'3" guy with this much skill. Victor truly is a unicorn.
He does not get the second one. Jazz trail by 11. They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
Utah moving the ball around. And it's good. Off the back of the rim and in. Markkanen's gotten his 2nd bucket on the night.
Well, Markkanen keeps the defense off balance with the quick trigger.
Pass to Wembanyama. Over Barnes. New York again can't hit. The Jazz have gone 7 of 16 so far. Dunn, the pass to White. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass. White's got his 2nd basket.
Well, as a guard like White, you need to score inside. Force teams to respect you everywhere.
Pass to Wembanyama. Fades back. Hey, he's looking good so far. 4 for 8 from the field.
Well, they just need to keep getting him the ball. He has been terrific this quarter.
Outside White. And a miss there on the triple.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
It's stolen by Barnes. Markkanen inside. Watch by Wallace. Shot from the low block. And Markkanen with a nice bucket inside. Markkanen's got 6.
Well, he's got such a sweet shot, but at 7 feet, Markkanen can also hurt you down low. An all-around offensive talent.
Here's Shamit. Outside for Wembanyama. That one falls, coming off a Drummond feed. 14 points for Victor Wembanyama.
No question who's in control of the board so far.
Here's Markkanen, and he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair. It's going to go on Andre Drummond.
Yeah, the combination of size and scoring ability Markkanen possesses is special, which is why he draws so many fouls.
And he drops the first.
Just so many things Markkanen can do to help your team on both sides.
Markkanen hits them both.
And he's shown a great touch at the line. They've tested the big guy, but he's come through.
Barnes against Wembanyama. Yep, that one goes. He's got 16.
And they're behind right now because they're failing to play quality defense. It's that simple.
Outside, Williams. Pass to Markkanen. Barnes with a screen on Drummond. Lets it fly. Markkanen misses. New York leading by 10. And the ball out of play. The Jazz will have it. "12 seconds left in the first. Back to White. Beyond the arc. Doesn't go for him. And so it's the New York Knicks earning this break in the action, up 10. What has them in front right now, by and large, they're taking great shots. We'll be back in a moment. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And from what we've seen from New York, what's your take so far?
They are looking engaged so far, especially on offense.
Yeah, and that's helped them get the lead. But we'll have to see if they can sustain this offensive output.
On the floor for Utah, getting going in the second. Jaden McDaniels out there with Lauri Markkanen. Then there's Holmgren, then it's R.J. Barrett, and it's Rollins in at the point. Here's Rollins. He had a 15-point outing in their last game against Brooklyn.
Well, and he was also doing a great job feeding his teammates, racking up the assists. So important to team chemistry.
Now here's Porter. Grant, you are a Hall of Fame small forward, so you know a bit about the position. What's key in excelling at the three?
Well, B.A., you have to be able to space the floor. We almost never see a 3 or even 4 who can't make threes. And on the other end, lots of times you're matched up with quick guards.
Barrett can't hit.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass.
Drummond passes to Porter. From downtown. Can't get it to fall. 0 for 2 now. And Holmgren's got the ball here for Utah. Trailing by 13. Here's Rollins. He's guarded by Porter. And another miss by Utah. New York has gone 1 of 2 from deep in the second quarter. Thompson passes to Porter. Six to shoot. Utah grabs the miss. Holmgren's got 4 rebounds in the game. Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
Pass to Rollins. To the inside. Markkanen. Down low. Markkanen.
Yeah, I love putting Markkanen into the pick and roll action. He can do anything as the screener.
Now Drummond. Here's Shamet. Misses the 3. Jazz trail by 11. Here's Markkanen. And they're going to count that bucket, and they'll send him to the line. It could be a 3-point play.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
Utah shooting their 7th free throw attempt here.
And when Markkanen is used correctly, he can be an important contributor. A big man who can really shoot, which is valuable in today's game.
A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Thanks a lot, Brian. Chet Holmgren checked some boxes. He said if you can play defense and shoot the ball, you can pretty much play on any court, anywhere. Those are 2 things that are always needed on the basketball court, and that's where the foundation of my game started. Guys, back to you.
A unique talent. Thank you very much for the report, Allie.
And they just continue to dominate the boards.
Here's Thompson. Pass to Shamet. On the wing, Porter. Guarded by Barrett. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance at a 3-point play.
And making the shot while getting fouled. I mean, it's about focus. KPJ staying with it.
And he's got his first opportunity at the line here tonight.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. 1 shot.
As players get bigger and faster, you think the league will have to widen the court at some point?
Well, B.A., I just don't think that's realistic, to be quite honest. And I think the reason is the league's all about money, right? I mean, it's a business. We've got to make money. And the arenas were all laid out. If you start making the court wider, you're going to take away rows of seats. Those are high-priced seats, B.A. We're not taking those away. I don't think widening the court is really realistic.
New York leading by 11. Pass to Shamet. Thompson left side. Off target from 3-point range. Utah's gone 0 for 4 from beyond the arc here in the second quarter. And here is Barrett. He's guarded by Porter. Barrett passes to Markkanen. And stolen by Wood. Here's Shamet. Let's go with a 3. New York again can't hit. Jazz trail by 11. Pass to Rollins. Markkanen with a screen on Porter. It's Markkanen on the wing. The 3. Porter pulls it in. New York has gone 7 of 14 from the perimeter in this one. Here's Shamet. And right now, he's currently putting up 6.5 points per game. Launches it. And it's Holmgren with a rebound. Holmgren's got 7 rebounds in the game.
Well, he's had a rough night, but his teammates have picked him up. Suffocating defense to keep the layup from falling.
Drummond passes to Shamet. Now Wood. Porter from outside. McDaniels with the rebound. McDaniels got 4 rebounds now.
Yeah, just a great job by Barrett. Pounding it inside and getting to the line.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. He misses the free throw.
And with Barrett, we know he can score the ball. Now he must focus on becoming a better passer and facilitator.
So New York ends up going with a whole new group. And he's good on the second. And so it's Westbrook who will bring it up for the Knicks. 13 points was their biggest lead of the game. Pass to Rollins. Back to Markkanen. Now McDaniels. Rollins passes to Markkanen. Clock at 6. McDaniels from long range. And it's New York with a rebound. Wembanyama's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight.
And they're +5 on the boards after that rebound.
Defense on our 2K leaderboard. Looking at the best when it comes to points per game allowed over the previous month. The Knicks, second.
Well, you have to praise their defense over the last month. They've been working as a team to put almost constant pressure on opposing offenses. Just terrific stuff.
First one falls for him. Markkanen hits them both.
You really don't even have to watch him at the line. Just listen for the net.
And so Mike Brown decides to call a timeout. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. A big group substitution here for Utah. Nisi, he's checked in for Markkanen. Barnes comes in for Chet Holmgren. Dunn, he's checked in for McDaniels. And it's Kobe White in for Barrett. New York leading by 8. Oh, deflected. Here's Wembanyama. Wembanyama, so comfortable inside.
And the offensive skills of Wembanyama are a huge part of his high value, and nice to see him delivering.
The three from Barnes, and Anunoby pulls it down.
And you have to think that they're leading this game because of how they've controlled the boards tonight.
Outside Wembanyama. Good. 8 buckets in 12 attempts.
Keep getting him the ball. He's been a huge part of this offense.
Here's Rollins. Rejected by Westbrook.
So persistent. Westbrook looking for a way to stop the shot, and he found it.
Wallace outside. Here's Wembanyama. Another one falls for New York.
And just executing at a high level. I mean, taking what the defense allows and putting in the work.
Yeah, come on. They're just having their way out there and continuing to press the advantage. Defensive breakdown there, and they got lucky. He's not going to miss too many of those.
To the middle. Oh, they find the hot hand. You can count it. He's 10 for 14 now.
And why go away from attacking inside if the D has no answer for you?
Barnes feeling it out a bit. Picked by Misi. 6 on the shot clock. Over Wembanyama. The shot by Misi, no good. Knicks leading by 16. Wembanyama screen. Pass to Shepherd. Wembanyama down low. He's against Misi. Blocked! And it's going to be out of bounds. New York will have another go. And the fans love seeing incredible moments on defense like that block.
Oh my, and that was textbook defense, positioning himself well to send it back.
Inside, kicks it out to Westbrook. Clock at 4. Launches a 3.
Yeah, their three-point percentage has dropped a bit here in the second half. They need to think maybe about getting into the paint for easy buckets.
Fast break, here comes New York. Ahead. And the fast break ends at the rim with a jam.
Just leaping up to the rim, no one could get in Anunoby's way.
And so Will Hardy calls the timeout. He's going to talk it over with his guys. Victor Wembanyama really making a difference here.
Well, he's having his way inside, so they've got to figure it out. Time to talk it over.
Here's White, a go-to option for this team. He puts up nearly 17 a game. To the paint. Here's Misi. Utah with another miss.
The other team just looks more in sync and is riding the momentum.
Their body language does not look good right now. They're deflated and unable to stop this run.
Now here's Wembanyama. Off target at the rim. Now here's Misi. Still no points. Now Barnes. White for 3. Knocks it down from distance.
And I like how White shot it with confidence. He's reliable beyond the arc.
Pass to Shepherd. The 3 ball. Utah grabs the miss. They want to keep rolling here following the win against Brooklyn.
Yeah, they connected from outside all game, and the defense had absolutely no answer for it.
Well, they shot it well because of how selfless they were. You need that kind of chemistry and cohesion on the road.
The officials were right on top of that one.
That free throw no good. And the second free throw is good. Knicks leading by 14. And the dunk by Wembanyama.
Well, this is why Wembanyama is such a nightmare. The size, the speed, the touch, he has it all working.
Outside White. Pass to Barnes. Three-pointer. And Anunoby pulls it down.
And right now, they're +8 in the rebounding category. That's helping them run away with this.
Here's Westbrook. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Westbrook. Okay, a moment to check out the league leaders in steals. Victor Wembanyama, third.
And he's such a plus defensively for his team. Those steal numbers scare opponents and lead to fast break buckets.
Jazz trail by 16. Outside Barnes. Now a moment to take a look at the year-to-year scoring output and how it's been trending for Victor Wembanyama.
Yeah, it's amazing to see him continue to get better. We weren't sure if he could raise his game any higher. Well, he has. And when a star player keeps getting better every year, it speaks to his desire and work ethic.
Wallace outside. Pass to Wembanyama. A minute 6 left to play in the first half of basketball. And the basket is good.
This run has been fueled by their Matador defense.
Barnes a screen. Here's White. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
A longer guard, the 6'5" White, doing a nice job inside.
This is his first trip to the free throw line tonight. And the first one at the line is good.
Well, it took a little while, but White has established himself as a big-time scorer, and he does it from all 3 levels.
White hits them both. 50 seconds left in the second period. Pass to Wembanyama. Misi grabs the board. Jazz trail by 16. Now here's Barnes. Picked by Misi. 6 to shoot. Fires for 3. The putback. It's good on the putback.
Now that takes a skillful touch.
Yeah, excellent control to just ease the ball back up and in. Westbrook taking his time here. Down low. Pass to Shepherd from the arc. Can't get it to drop. That'll do it for the first half. New York out in front, leading by 14. And we'll be back for the second half following the break. Keep it right here on 2K Sports.
Thanks for stopping by, y'all. First up on the show tonight, a quick look ahead of some upcoming games on the docket. So I have to ask you guys, what's next on your personal schedules?
Oh, well, Ernie, man, I'm taking a long vacation.
Sounds fun. Where at?
Shaq, it's a secret location. When I say secret, it means you're not invited.
Okay, I see how it is, Kenny.
Let us take some time now to talk about the first half, a commanding performance for the New York Knicks.
Their offense may get the credit for the lead, but they've set the tone with their rebounding.
I give it the Shaq stamp of approval. They've been the schoolyard bullies today.
And that's a wrap on halftime. Thanks for watching as we send you back to BA to call the second half.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. You know, Victor Wembanyama has been exceptional here, guys.
And given that he's just delivered a double-double through 2 quarters, I'm excited to see his stats at the end of the night.
Well, he's already put in a full day's work. They might want to lighten the load on him in the second half.
Here's Westbrook. They've got Cason Wallace. OG Anunoby out there with Shepard. Then it's Victor Wembanyama, and it's Westbrook, and it's the point guard position. That's the group starting the second half for Mike Brown.
Yeah, terrific follow-through from Wembanyama, proving he has a good head on his shoulders.
Thanks to AT&T for that fantastic look from their connected cam. And it's Utah with the ball. It's a 16-point game. White, the pass to McDaniels. And he banks in the layup.
Well, smart idea from McDaniels, looking to convert inside.
Out to the wing. Wembanyama's shot is good. Wembanyama's got 32 points in the game.
Deep into the game, you rely on players like him to keep delivering.
Barnes with a screen on Westbrook. Pass to Barnes. Shoots over Anunoby. Barnes, no good.
I mean, he's trying to shoot his way out of what's becoming a prolonged cold streak.
Yeah, I get it, but you don't want him forcing things. It's better to get your shots within the flow of the offense.
That's the area of the floor where Westbrook's efficiency scoring the ball is fantastic.
Pass to White. Holmgren against Wembanyama. Holmgren, the pass to Barnes. 5 to shoot. Over Anunoby. That's short off the rim.
You hate to pile on, but his poor shooting night has really hurt the team.
Wembanyama, screen on Barnes. New York working the ball around now. Wing shot on the way. Utah with the rebound.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
There's no air space there whatsoever. That's as close as you can get without foul.
You like how Barrett always keeps his eyes open, watching the court for those assist opportunities.
Pass to Anunoby. Now Wembanyama. He's covered by Holmgren. Holmgren with the block. Outside Barnes. Just over 2.5 minutes gone by in the second half. Can't connect from 13 feet out. Westbrook against White. Pass to Shepard. Westbrook with a screen on Barrett. And here's Shepard for 3. Utah grabs the miss. Holmgren's got 8 rebounds in the game. Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them.
White against Westbrook. Westbrook with the defensive effort.
I mean, come on. That's a shot you expect him to make.
Back to Wembanyama. And the dunk by Wembanyama.
Well, Victor doesn't have too far to go. I mean, he just pops up to the rim, makes it look so easy. Outside Barrett. Pass to White. Fires from deep. He drains it. Made half his shots. He's 5 for 10 now. Rock solid screen right there. The defender got completely lost.
Yeah, you've got to lock and trail hard. You can't allow him a clean look from there.
Here's Wembanyama. It's rebounded by Barrett. And Barrett has got the ball here for Utah. Down by 15. Now here's White. Watched by Wallace. Pass to Barnes. And the call is going to be, yes, an illegal screen. And now in December, here's what the Eastern Conference standings look like. You take a look at the Knicks, in second now, but wanting to claim that top seed.
Well, for the Knicks, many of us experts earmarked them as favorites this season. And you know what? They have not disappointed thus far.
Yeah, this is the start they wanted to have, but their goals are much bigger. They're focused on playing into June and bringing home a championship.
Yeah, there simply aren't many defenders who can hope to block Victor's shot. Sometimes fouling is your only option.
And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Knicks.
Well, they've really been sharing the basketball. All coaches talk about that, try to get their teams to do it. It's really great when you see it in action.
We also got to highlight how on fire they've been from three-point land. They've continued to capitalize from beyond the arc in this one.
Free throw good, Wembanyama. And both free throws good for Wembanyama. Jazz trail by 17. And here's Barnes. Right now he's contributing about 15.5 points a game. Counted from distance. White's got 17 points.
Well, if you give White room to shoot from deep, he will torch you. He's so confident pulling the trigger.
And so Mike Brown decides to call a timeout. Coach probably just checking to make sure everybody's on the same page here. And with this pause in the action, here are the league leaders in block shots. Victor Wembanyama, #1, and of course Chet Holmgren.
They're premier shot blockers, and they do it with instincts as much as length and athleticism.
Utah on D. It's a 14-point game. Pass to Anunoby. Now here's Wembanyama. He's covered by Holmgren. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Anunoby for 3. And it's Holmgren with a rebound. Holmgren's got rebound #9 now. What an effort here tonight. McDaniels a screen. Westbrook against White. Protected by Westbrook. And it's going to be out of bounds with the Jazz retaining possession. And now it's time to take another view of that huge swat.
Showing no signs of giving up this lead. That block sent shockwaves into the opposition sails.
Four on the clock. Here's Barnes.
Well, the 6'7" Anunoby is outstanding on this end, and guys hate when he guards them.
Wallace outside. Pass to Wembanyama. Shoots over White. Wembanyama's shot is good. Wembanyama's got 38 points.
I mean, they've been relentless. Just keep getting shots at the rim.
And that's a foul called on OG IGNBA. That's his first foul. It's McDaniels on the wing. Barnes against IGNBA. Shot clock at 6. Looking to get back on track.
And wow. Since the break, he has struggled to get going.
A big group substitution here for Utah. Lauri Markkanen's checked in for Barnes. Dunn comes in for McDaniels. Williams is checked in for Barrett. And it's Rollins in for White. New York leading by 16. Pass to Wembanyama. Top of the key. And that one comes off the assist by Westbrook. Westbrook's got his 5th assist in this one.
Well, if Wembanyama is hitting that, I don't know what you do defensively. He has the length to shoot right over the top.
Here's Rollins. He's averaging just around 8.5 points a game.
Well, that was clearly a foul.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That one's off. And he sinks the second. Here's Shepherd. 6 points for him. Outside Wembanyama. Takes a 3. Rebounded by the Jazz.
Going into halftime, he had 2 threes in his pocket, but hasn't added to that total since.
Pass to Dunn. Back to Williams. Markkanen for 3. Tipped.
Yeah, IGNBA's such a valuable defender because he can do so many things. I mean, that's great defense.
And the dunk by Wembanyama.
I mean, it seems like you could throw it up to Wembanyama on every offensive possession, and he'll slam it home.
Markkanen for 3. Wallace pulls it in. Knicks leading by 19. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. Well, the NBA has style. Commissioner Adam Silver said this is a unique league. It's also a lifestyle brand. There's a strong association with music, fashion, culture, and also art. And the way to grow the sport is to appeal beyond those who are hardcore basketball fans. That's where our success has come. Back to you.
Yeah, but we sure love those die-hard fans. Thank you, Allie.
Putting that size and the shooting ability to work. Markkanen loves putting up big numbers for his team.
And so Mike Brown decides to call a timeout. He's going to take a moment to give him a breather and talk things over. And the Knicks making a change here. Drummond's checked in. And it's Westbrook with the ball for the New York Knicks. Their biggest lead of the game was 21. Out left to the wing. New York working the ball around now. Drummond. And it's Holmgren with a rebound. Holmgren's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Here's Rollins. Pounded by Westbrook. And Andre Drummond is going to pick up the foul. That'll be a second foul of the game. LaRavia is checked in for New York. Here's Rollins. 5 points in the game. Kicks it out to Holmgren. Out of bounds. It'll be Knicks ball.
I don't know what the heck happened there. That's just a careless turnover.
A big group substitution here for New York. Woods checked in for LaRavia. Klay Thompson comes in for Shepard. Porter Jr., he's checked in for Wallace. And it's Shamet in for Westbrook. Porter finds Drummond. And here is Thompson. Back to Drummond. And stolen by Holmgren. Dunn outside. Pass to Markkanen. Here's Rollins. Clock at 6. Now here's Holmgren. Lets the three fly. The rebound by Klay Thompson. Now Wood. The three. Williams grabs the board. Holmgren against Drummond. Pass to Williams. Williams with the screen. Kicks it out to Markkanen from outside the arc. And the rebound goes to the Knicks. Drummond's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Now Thompson. Now Porter. They get back on track. Rebound, Utah. Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
Holmgren deciding where to go with it. Drops in the three. Rollins has got 8.
Back-to-back threes, making their defense work on the perimeter a bit.
The three from Thompson sends it home from three-point land.
Yeah, strong answer by Thompson.
Rollins passes to Markkanen. Pass to Holmgren. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. It's going to go on Andre Drummond.
Everyone in the building saw the obvious contact.
It's his first trip to the line.
In their previous game, he simply couldn't miss from the line.
Take a break. 2 shots.
No good on the free throw.
And what you immediately notice about Chet Holmgren is his uniqueness. He's got size, but also tremendous agility. He can hit outside shots or battle down low.
He hits the second from the line. Porter with it. He's averaging just around 8.5 points a game. Pass to Drummond. Intercepted. Here we go, all alone. And he lays it in off the breakaway. Rollins has got 6 points in the quarter.
Hustle plays like that are crucial right now. You have to convert on every turnover you get.
Here's Shamet. And rejected. Williams on the wing. Drummond defending. Pass to Rollins. Deflects the pass. Here's Porter, and then Porter with the dunk.
Oh, and there's the talent. Porter Jr., a highly skilled young player.
Dunn outside. Here's Rollins. Screen by Holmgren. He takes it in. This one for three. Oh, the long ball from Holmgren.
And their perimeter shooting numbers have been up since the start of the second half.
And here's Thompson for three. Rebounded by the Jazz. Holmgren's got 12 rebounds here tonight. Big time effort. Markkanen from long range. Oh, it would have counted had it fallen, but it is offline. And so it's Victor Wembanyama making things happen for New York. Over 40 points tonight and making it look easy. We'll be right back. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist to the game.
To talk about painting a magnificent picture with that dime. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
Well, that was an absolute masterpiece of an assist. He knew exactly when to deliver the ball, and it made for a beautiful score.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same for the first three quarters. So the Jazz 5 right now. We've got Yves Missi, R.J. Barrett out there with Kobe White. Then it's Jaden McDaniels, and it's Markkanen in at the 4. Now here's Anunoby. The rebound by Markkanen. Jazz trail by 14. To the middle. Here's Missi. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. It's going to go on Andre Drummond.
And even from where we're sitting, you could clearly tell it was a foul.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First one falls for him. That misses, so he splits the free throws. Knicks leading by 13. Anunoby passes to Shamet. The shot from the low post is good.
Yeah, one of the great things about Anunoby is he can take on so many roles. If he needs to facilitate, he can do that.
And the bucket counts, and he is on his way to the line. He'll try to make it a three-point play. So we'll see Yves Missi go to the line here. It's going to go on Andre Drummond.
One shot.
And that one misses. New York shooting the ball at 48% so far. Wembanyama screen. Anunoby for three. Sinks the tray. And the Knicks lead by 16.
Every chance he gets, Anunoby will take this. He's an accurate outside shooter.
Here's White. Ooh, that one makes him 7 for 14. Got a nice rhythm going here today.
Yeah, so skilled offensively. Getting the ball in his hands is generally a good idea.
Pass to Wembanyama. Oh, Wembanyama throws it down.
Yeah, flat-out dominant score. Wemby's ability to capitalize from anywhere on the floor is what makes him so dangerous.
Markkanen for three. And it's New York with a rebound. Their biggest lead of the game was 21. Following this game, they host the Magic, and they'll be right in the middle of a 5-game homestand. Pass to Shamet. Fires the three. The rebound by Markkanen.
Well, he hasn't had a great night shooting the ball, but they're in the lead, and that's the only thing that matters.
And down it goes. 2 points. Misi's got 5 points now this quarter.
Well, that's why White racks up so many assists. He's got fantastic floor vision.
And here's Thompson for 3. Misi grabs the board. Misi's got 4 rebounds now.
And look, he's had an off night, but it won't matter as long as they hold on to this lead.
It's stolen by Wembanyama. Pass to Drummond. Now here's Misi. Here's Markkanen. A show of force by Markkanen to get through.
Yeah, he's not just a perimeter shooter. Markkanen will take it right at you.
Thompson outside. Now Drummond. And stolen by Markkanen. Here we go, one-on-one. And down it goes. Jam that one home.
What a two-way play. Just tremendous.
Yeah, the steal was slick. The slam topped it off.
And that is why you want to run off turnovers. Get down the floor before the defense is set.
Now here's Wembanyama. Pass to Thompson. And stolen by Barrett. McDaniels from long range. And it's New York with a rebound. Drummond's got 8 rebounds in the game. Outside Wembanyama. There's the 3. Wemby showing off the range.
Well, that's now his 3rd triple of the game. First here in this second half.
Outside Barrett. And they call an illegal screen here.
Well, believe it or not, that's only his first turnover. Taking care of the ball.
Knicks leading by 13. Shamet passes to Anunoby. Left side, Wembanyama. McDaniels with the rebound. McDaniels got 5 rebounds in the game. Pass to White. Back to Daniels. Utah moving the ball around. Here's Misi. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The first free throw is good. No good on the second free throw. And Wembanyama has the ball here for the New York Knicks. Leading by 12. To the paint. Here's Markkanen. Oh, Markkanen hit on the release.
They're finding ways to get the ball into the paint. 5 consecutive buckets.
Thompson outside. Back to Wembanyama. It's hauled in by White. Jazz trail by 10. Pass to Markkanen. And here's McDaniels. 6 to shoot. Inside. Stolen by Wembanyama. Anunoby on the wing. It's Shamet on the wing. He's guarded by White. Drummond to screen on White. Shamet pure from 3-point range. Shamet's got 5 points now this quarter.
This defense is getting spaced out. 3 of the last 5 buckets have come from way beyond the arc.
Now here's White. Defense right on him. Kicks it out to Barrett. Shot clock at 2. Shoots over Thompson. Barrett can't hit. Knicks leading by 13. Pass to Shamet. Back to Drummond. Puts up a 3. Shamet, no good. Utah has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the fourth quarter. Back to Markkanen. White with it, and it's Anunoby picking him up. And there's the foul. It's on Kobe White. That's his first foul of the game.
I love great defense. Just quick to establish his feet, and he takes the hit.
For the Knicks, Wallace comes in for Drummond. And it's Russell Westbrook in for Shamet. Then for Utah, Chet Holmgren. He's checked in for Messi. Scotty Barnes comes in for Markkanen. And it's Rollins in for White. Now here's Westbrook. Wallace outside. 4-3. And that one comes off the assist by Westbrook. Westbrook's got 8 assists here tonight.
They're really employing a deep range initiative here in the fourth, and it's working.
Yeah, it's always a little risky to lean this hard on the three-point shot. But when you're knocking him down, you might as well keep riding it.
Anunoby with it. McDaniels covering. The three from Wembanyama. McDaniels with the rebound. Jazz trail by 16. Pass to Rollins. Here's Barnes. Anunoby covering. Screen by Holmgren. Here's Barnes. Pulls up. And it's Holmgren missing. New York has gone 4 of 8 from three-point land during the fourth. Now here's Wallace. Here's Wembanyama. The fadeaway J is off the mark.
Yeah, trying to get separation from the defense right there. Just couldn't get it to go.
Ooh, stolen by Westbrook. Not going to go that time. Some solid defense from Barrett. McDaniels with it. Now Thompson defending. New York leading by 16. Anunoby passes to Wallace. Outside Wembanyama. The three is up. Here's Thompson. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
And this is what you love about Thompson. He sees the opportunity and has the talent to capitalize on it.
And we've got a timeout called by Will Hardy. He wants to make sure they're purposeful with the game plan. And now it's time for our presentation of the player of the game, Victor Wembanyama.
Think about this. He has owned this game from start to finish. Wow, so impressive. The defense literally looked helpless trying to stop him out there. He has been far and away the best player on the court, and it's not close.
And you know, this home arena really appreciates this guy. And it's clear that he takes pride in playing his best in front of them. Jazz trail by 18. Outside Barrett. Holmgren outside. Looking to end the run. Fires in the triple.
A superb three-point threat. When Holmgren is knocking down triples, he's hard to contain.
Here's Thompson. Now Wembanyama. first. He's perfect from the line this time.
And man, looking good from the line so far this half.
And Barrett has got the ball here for the Jazz. Trailing by 17. Now McDaniels. Barnes outside. He launches. Oh, he can't hit it.
Yeah, you wonder what is he thinking right now. He's not shooting the ball well, and shots like that only hurt his team more.
Outside Wembanyama from deep. And that one comes off the assist by Westbrook. Westbrook's got 9 assists now tonight.
And you've got to worry about Wembanyama everywhere. He puts a defense to the test.
Here's Rollins. To the inside. Oh, the slam off a fantastic lead pass. What a play.
All he needed was a little separation. So effective.
Boy, cleared the path, put him in position for a prime-time dunk.
Well, give credit to the screener there. That's how you help free up your teammates.
Well, when Wemby is hitting those, it's a great sign for the offense and a nightmare for the opposition.
Barnes against Anunoby. Pass to Holmgren. Barrett a screen on Wembanyama. Here's Holmgren driving to the basket. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a three-point play.
Honestly, the only thing that slowed Holmgren down at times is injuries. Otherwise, he's been pretty much unstoppable. And this one hasn't been in doubt for a bit now. They came out on a mission, and you can bag up this win for the Knicks.
Well, they were focused on being productive at the arc tonight.
And it ended up paying off big time. Just an overwhelming performance.
And this will get marked down as their 16th win of the year.
And against a non-conference opponent, you really want to win the first one. They'll go into the next one knowing how to beat this team for sure.
And what a huge performance it was for Victor Wembanyama.
And how about his defense in this one? He was just wreaking havoc and racking up the steals. Really tremendous effort on that end.
Thompson. Yes! And it's Wembanyama picking up the assist. And the Knicks lead by 19.
Impressive job by this team. And you really can't discount the impact of this crowd here.
No, I'd be lying if I said the crowd doesn't have an impact. It's certainly felt from the head coach all the way down.
Now here's Westbrook. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Westbrook.
And a misconnection there. Fans guarding their beverages. That's a pass he'd like back for sure.
There's 31 seconds left to play in the fourth. Barnes against Anunoby. Barnes passes to Holmgren. To the wing on the left. Now Westbrook. And so New York takes this one by a big margin. They didn't have too many problems tonight.
They didn't. Just a tremendous team effort. Once they had that big lead, they were not going to let the visitors back into the game.
Well, now we have some time to check in with Allie LaForce. Allie.
Please have a safe trip home.
I'm here now with Klay Thompson. And Klay, congratulations.
All right, Allie, thanks. Great stuff there. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Grant Hill, Stan Van Gundy, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson signing off. So long, everyone.